West and the world with FM News 101 KXL.
Good afternoon, Portland. Happy Friday. We've made it. It's 2:30 now. I'm Jordan Schultz. A first for President Trump. He signed the very first veto of his administration after Congress passed a resolution disapproving of his national emergency declaration to funnel money to a border wall. CBS Evening News anchor Jeff Glor has more on this.
President Trump issued the first veto of his presidency. He struck down a resolution passed by Congress that would have nullified the president's emergency declaration to build a wall on the southern border. The Senate, including a dozen Republicans, voted yesterday to overturn his emergency declaration. But lawmakers have not gathered enough votes to override the president's thumbs down. Now, the president wants to steer billions of dollars not approved by Congress toward building barriers. Those plans will face legal challenges outside of today's veto.
Checking the markets, closing bell numbers today. A pretty positive end to the week on Wall Street. The Dow up 139, the Nasdaq up about 58, and the S&P 500 up 11. Portland's most traffic 24/7. Check out Ground Game, the latest podcast from the AP discussing top political issues around the country. It's available on Apple Podcasts. And from the Mercedes-Benz of Wilsonville Traffic Center, it's Brett Recamp.
Jordan, thank you, sir. As we look at northbound I-5 through the Twilliger curves, a little slowdown getting into downtown from Tigard. Need to add about 10 minutes with some slowing right at Multnomah all the way to I-405. From the Fremont Bridge up to the interstate, it's about 14 minutes right now to Vancouver. Still have that blockage from the Marine Drive ramp to I-5 North. Hopefully get that cleared away soon after a semi tipped over and dumped material onto the road. All right, thank you, Brett. Appreciate it. KGW, Chris McGinnis in for Rod Hill today.
Good looking forecast coming our way heading into the weekend. Sunny and 60. We'll top 60 for the first time this year and the first time since late November. In fact, we've got consecutive 60-degree days in our forecast. 6 of the next 7 days, in fact. How about that? I'm KGW's Chris McGinnis, the most weather updates on FM News 101.
Hey, so what can you really expect when Zero Res cleans your carpet and upholstery? That's a clean that makes you say, wow, because you're going to love how clean it looks, how clean it smells, and more importantly, how clean it feels. Over the past 8 years, Zero Res has cleaned a carpet, rugs, and upholstery and tile in my home numerous times, and it's always a superior clean. We love it. And listen to these customer reviews. Sean of Portland says, we knew the carpets needed to be clean, but didn't realize how bad it was till after. Phenomenal job by Zero Res. It looks amazing. And Jill of Portland says, unbelievable how well my carpets turned out. It's been years since they were clean, and with 3 dogs, I was afraid we'd really need to replace them. They look amazing. My tech put in lots of effort, and it shows. Highly recommend Zero Res. So call now to schedule your wow cleaning from Zero Res. Get 3 rooms of carpet cleaned for $119. Plus, get 1 free room of stain protection applied to any room of your choice. That's worth $40. Call 946-6955. ZeroResPortland.com. Zero Res, the only thing they leave behind is clean.
There's a lot of reasons Leif's is #1 in Portland, with customer satisfaction over 90% year after year. I'm Leif at Leif's Auto Collision Centers. We offer loaners for those that don't have coverage, deductible assistance, and pickup and delivery anywhere in the Northwest. Leif's is just a phone call away. Remember, the law gives you the right to choose who repairs your vehicle. Don't let insurers manipulate you into discount shops. Safety, quality come first. Locally owned, Leif's, the finest in collision repair.
The snow comes and the snow goes. Let's make sure your furnace is working properly. Call your friends at First Call Heating and Cooling, your local independent Trane dealer. You have better things to worry about than the heat going out. Let us take care of it for you. We service all brands. Call First Call Heating and Cooling today and ask about how you can save 15% on maintenance and receive priority customer scheduling. 503-231-3311 or firstcallheat.com. That's firstcallheat.com. It's hard to stop a Trane. CCD number 72623.
Hey there, it's Lars to tell you about Discount Windows. Tina and I have turned to Discount Windows for our window and door needs for years. Their selection of factory-first, overstocked windows on site is impressive and very affordable. They carry energy-rated stock windows, including top brands like Ply-Gem that may be eligible for a rebate from your utility company. And folks, unlike the big box stores, you'll find garden windows on site at Discount Windows. When it comes to doors, Discount Windows has a great great variety of brand name wood and fiberglass interior and exterior doors. Discount Windows even hangs its own doors. Let me tell you, quality doors without the brand name means you get a lot more for less. Find out yourself why I use Discount Windows. They're open 7 days a week for your convenience. They deliver anywhere in the Northwest. Discount Windows in Portland is located at North Vancouver Avenue, right next to Portland Meadows. Discount Windows. Tell them Lars sent you and get yourself some great new windows and doors. CCB 180018.
I am constantly asked by consumers, how do insurance companies get away with deceiving and manipulating people who have been in accidents? I'm Leif at Leif's Auto Collision Centers. The truth is, there is no one you can go to when insurance companies break the law, except a lawyer or Leif's. Now, we're not lawyers, but we do hold the insurer accountable to cover 100% of your collision claim. Factory parts, pre-loss condition. Choose Leif's. We're on your side, the finest in collision repair.
More with Lars right now on FM News 101.
Welcome back to the Lars Larson Show. Pleasure to be with you and glad to take your phone calls and emails on this First Amendment Friday. You know that we've been talking about the terrible shooting incident that has happened overnight for us, but in New Zealand. 49 people have been killed, dozens of people very badly wounded. The man in custody right now who is charged in this case is a man who has apparently identified with a lot of very unsavory views, racist views, and that sort of thing. And he shot people at 2 mosques in New Zealand. And now, of course, the whole world is reacting. It didn't take but about 10 seconds for liberals in America to start saying, well, this is either Donald Trump's fault or the NRA's fault or a combination of the two. So I thought I'd talk with Kevin Michalowski, who is with Concealed Carry Magazine, the editor at the magazine. The magazine put out by the USCCA. Kevin, good to have you back on the show.
Well, thank you very much for having me, Lars.
And just so people know your resume, you're also a part-time law enforcement officer and the publisher of the book, Countering the Mass Shooter Threat. I want to get your initial take on what's happened in New Zealand and about the way it was responded to and about how we head off things like this in the future.
Well, clearly it's a tragedy, and clearly it's something that we don't want to be forced to be talking about. And those are the things that when a shooting like this pops up, those are the things that suddenly everybody feels like it's something that is now front and center. But quite honestly, security, especially security at houses of worship, needs to be something that people talk about every single day. And you saw what happened here, and it's typical of what happens in mass shootings everywhere. At the place where people fought back, the number of people injured and killed was greatly reduced. So he went from one mosque where he shot 41 people to another mosque where he shot 7 more, and another died at the hospital, so we have the total of 49. And it was at the second mosque where someone fought back and was able to drive this man away. And we need to have the opportunity to protect ourselves and think about how we're going to do that before the unthinkable happens.
You know, Kevin, the other things I'll throw at you, because I just so you know my bias, I do carry every day. I have for 25 years, and I believe in it. I've never had cause to take out my pistol to respond to any kind of possible threat, let alone to fire it. And I think that's the experience of most of the 16 million people in our country are licensed. But you look at a country like New Zealand, their police, and I was listening to some of the police being interviewed this morning, they do not routinely carry firearms. They may have one available or may not have one available in their car, but it is routine for, you could assume that if I see a cop, he doesn't have a gun. That's different here. Also, this guy had apparently published a 75-page manifesto online. It was there for anybody to see it, and I think I'm going to be amazed to see how many people in New Zealand probably were aware of this guy. And then, but the police said he was not on their radar. So when you talk about defending these houses of worship, I agree with you 100%. The problem is, in a place like New Zealand, where as I understand it, it's either virtually impossible or very difficult for private citizens to be armed, and where even the police don't carry firearms, how in the world do you protect people in a situation like that?
Yeah, and absolutely. I did some research this morning as well as these news reports were coming in, and it very clearly states in the New Zealand gun code that you're not allowed to use self-defense as a reason to apply for a firearms permit. So one of the things we talk about, if you want to talk about protecting people in an area where
unfreaking believable,
situational awareness and conflict avoidance, we have plans in place. I've seen some of the videos of this man walking past several people on the street. He's carrying a shotgun and an AR-15, and nobody does anything or says anything to this person. So sometimes something as simple as having a plan in place on how to alert people that something bad is happening or is about to happen, and then making sure that people know how they can get out of the buildings they're in. The three-part scenario for a rapid mass murder like this, you have three options. You can run, you can hide, or you can fight. And if you're in a situation where whether it's by legislative fiat or whatever meaning or whatever reason they have disarmed you, you can't fight, then you need to commit to movement and you need to know your escape routes. And you can see on some of the video, and it's horrific video, that people didn't know what to do. They panicked and were caught in corners and were not moving effectively to get out of harm's way.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, wouldn't you, I mean, since you teach this, since you work this as a part-time
So can you say, yes, I had a good day at school? No. You're so wild. Yes, I have water, but you said I was giving you water. I'm hungry. Dear me. There's not a lot of damage to the car. There's a damage? No. There's like, I don't see any damage, so I don't think there's a lot.
Could be the same policy.
But she hit our car. Okay, move. You need to go get your seat so when Dad's ready to go, we can go. Okay?
From what he told me, I need to get
got you. Good, how was yours?
That was fine until a few minutes ago. But you know what? No one's going to be repaired this time. I didn't realize what they're running.
Want me to get you? No. I'm gonna come out. No. I'm gonna see the experiment. Nope. You're not going to. Nope. Nope. No. See? Look.
Well,
nobody was home. She thought it was cut.
901.
Daddy!
So I'll just take your information.
Daddy! 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 Okay, go get your seat now. Baby! Seats! Seats! This is not like a big dent or anything.
Yeah, but it's not something I'd wanted to have to deal with right now. Excuse me.
I had state testing. Congratulations. What do you want, brownies? No. It sucks. You have the reading, and then I have to do it Monday too.
I forgot her driver's license number. Hand me my pen.
Your pen? The pen. What pen? The pen. This one? Yeah, I'll get it. Callie, stop. Michelle! Callie. 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 I can see all of the blackheads on your nose clearly. Ew, look at that. Look at that oil. Oh. Your face is nasty. We get it, Wowie. You have to get buckled up. They didn't fall out today.
Huh?
None of them fell out today.
What do you mean?
My contacts. So who were you calling, Dad?
I wasn't calling anybody. I was going to call and make a claim with State Farm right now. But I'm not finding the number.